everybody, and welcome back to Tracked and Tested. I hope you're all well, and I hope you're staying safe. Now, before we start, I'd like to mention a few things. Last year, I had the privilege of being a guest on the Right on Track podcast. The podcast is basically all about Thomas episodes, and it's absolutely fantastic. And I had the opportunity to be a guest with one of them, which I'll leave a link for down below if that's your thing. Well worth a listen. I'd also like to give a shout out to the podcast Signals to Danger. It's a podcast all about basic railway accidents. It goes into depth with it. Absolutely fantastic. I'll leave a description for that leave a link for that in the description below as well. That's well worth a listen. And another big massive shout out to Ben at the Steel Wheels podcast. Absolutely fantastic podcast. Basically, that podcast is about technology, the history of the railway, and also safety and how it's improved over the years up to modern day. Absolutely brilliant and well worth a listen. So yeah, give them a listen. They'll all be in the links below, in the description box below, links to them. Okay, so this will also be, hopefully, I'm still testing the waters, will be the last video filmed from my phone. I have recently acquired a camcorder. There we go. So now I can do more with the filming, basically. I can also film me working on the layout when I get round. Well, when I say get round to, I've already started, which I'll show you in a minute. But I haven't filmed it. Well, I'll explain that why in a minute. But yes. So there we go. So work-wise on the layout, I've had the borders put on, which I'll show you in a minute, which were linked into the legs from the last video. And also, I have now finally had the back scene from ID Back Scenes. I've gone, which one is it? Is it Pack A or Pack B? It's the Suburbs Pack B. I couldn't remember if it was Pack A or Pack B, but I'll show you that in more. I'll show you that in more detail later. Also, I've reached a bit of a hitch here. I have no idea, honestly, on how my layout's going to look. I know sort of what's going on in my head, but I've not quite got it onto paper yet, so I've got some reference material, and I'll be reviewing this as well as I go along. So far, it's fantastic. It's a really good book, so I highly recommend it. Okay, it's the Model Railways Track Plans PSL Book of, so check that out. So anyway, let's get down to the baseboard, and I'll show you exactly what's been going on, okay? See you in a minute. Okay, so what took me a couple of minutes was instantaneous for you because I had to go to the baseboard. So here we are. Here is the baseboard itself. So what's happened is them legs that I've had attached have now got, as you can see, the four corners on them. I would have filmed that, except when I was at work, my dad kindly did it on my behalf, which I was not expecting. So thanks for that. And in a good way, I mean, that sounded really sarcastic and it wasn't meant to. That was a genuine thank you for that. So I really appreciate that. So on the next thing I'll be able to do is, as I said before, getting the back scene up, and I'll film that. Watching a few other videos on YouTube, they've glued them on. I'm half tempted to Velcro it, so I can remove it if I want to. I don't know how that's going to work. So again, it's all about testing the waters and see what's going to happen. As you can see down here, I'm literally just looking at how the track's going to work. That's it. I still don't have a plan. That's an N-gauge building I picked up from a fantastic little model shop when I was in Blackpool. There we go. Pretty little Metcalf one. It's just literally a guide, if you like. Yeah. So it's worth looking at. You can see my Hornby Select controller down there. That's going to be when I go off for DCC. And also, so I'm just showing you bits on my baseboard. Airbrush kit, because I'll have an air compressor coming soon, so I could be doing some weathering. And that's pretty much it. So I'll be back in a couple of days when I actually start making work on the back scene. As I said before, I'm going to set the camcorder up so you can see me doing it. I've got a tripod as well, so we'll go from there and see what's happening. So yeah, you can see all the progress I'm making on the layout. Other than that, I haven't got much to report yet, apart from getting that up. It's been a quiet week at Railway Wise, but it's been a massively busy week in work, so there we go. But, however, I said I'll try and do a video a week, maybe a fortnight, but, you know, we'll have to go from there. So there we go. Right guys, thanks for tuning in. I know it's a bit of a short one again, and it seemed a bit more of an update really, but it's just one of them, I'm afraid. I'll be starting work on it this weekend. I'll be looking at getting this back scene up and getting the camcorder set up, so I'll have a bit more of a meaty video for you next time. I'm also going to start getting pen to paper, and as I said before, actually start looking at doing the track with that track plan book. And I've also got a wiring one as well, because I need to learn how to wire. So I'll be getting that on the go as well. What else have I got to say? Not a lot really. I need to review a couple of locos. I also need to show you my controller, which I'll do next time. I've also got AnyRail, which is a program on the laptop, or my laptop anyway, that's to do with track planning and how you're going to track plan. So the idea of that, then I'll try and record that where and when I can and show you exactly what my track plans will be. Because at the moment, as you've seen throughout this video, I've literally just laid track. Okay guys, thanks for tuning in again. Please hit the like and subscribe button. It's free and it's just down below. Also hit the little bell, you'll get an update on when my latest videos are coming out. As I said in my previous little section, I'm looking to do a video a week, but it'll definitely be a fortnight. Depending on what work I get done, it may be a bit longer, because by the time I cut and edit and then make the video, if you like, it might even be a couple of weeks, maybe a bit longer than a couple of weeks. I've not done this before, so it could take a while, could not, because usually I do everything from my phone, but now go to camcorder. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, guys, thanks for tuning in. Remember to look in the link in the descriptions below for the links that I've left regarding the podcasts that I've mentioned before. Okay, stay safe and take it easy. Ta-ra, guys.